America!
Electricity!
Hi, today I'll show you how to build a Lichtenberg wood burner from an old microwave. All you need is to rip open the microwave and take this part. It's a transformer. I suggest you to use a kind of recent microwave because older ones, the transformer lack one of the pin on it. You really need that pin, so I suggest you to find a kind of recent one like this one. All black, maybe early 2000. Older than that, it will lack the pin. Believe me, I tried a lot of microwave, almost like 5. Usually the transformers sit right here, and if you flip the microwave over, you're supposed to see 4 screws that indicate where it sits. And be careful of the capacitor right here. It's a megawatt capacitor, and it's able to store a very huge amount of energy. And if you short the 2 wires together, it may injure you at the point that it could kill you. If you've noticed, I'm not in my usual workspace. My kids are sleeping, it's late at night, so I'm working on the floor of my living room. See you at the next step. Okay, welcome back in my workshop. Today we'll see the different kind of transformer you can encounter when you dismantle a microwave. These are 3 different transformers that I got from dismantling microwaves. Only one of these is good for what I will do. So when you do a wood burner, the thing you need the most is this plug. As you can see, these are holder types and they don't possess the plug. It's just a loose wire that connects directly into the transformer. And that's what you don't want, because for this build being as easy as it could be, you really need this plug. You can just jack the wire you need. This clip is going to be wired to this plug. The black clip is going to be wired to the main frame, the base right here. The power source will be wired here and here. These are 3 kind of transformers, and this one is the more recent. These 2 are from very old microwave, and I think at this time they didn't bother putting like the plug I need just right here. So my complete build will be all in this suitcase, an old suitcase that I just repainted, like make it shock hazard, look like high voltage, be careful kind of. It looks like a Ghostbuster suitcase. I painted all yellow. I put it tapes and I just painted over the tapes in black. Get the tape off and just sanded the edge to get used finish. I kind of dig it. Yep, I really dig it. Really looks like a Ghostbuster suitcase. All the build will be encased inside of it. First of all, you want it to be insulated. One of the best insulator is wood. Wood is a good insulator, or you can use something like rubber or plastics. So inside of it, I'm gonna put the transformer in the left top corner, and what I will do is make a base, a wooden base, just a bit larger than the transformer itself. I'm gonna sit the transformer on it. I'm gonna build walls for it all around the transformer, and I'm gonna put a top. I'm gonna completely encase it in wood so I won't be able to stick my fingers in it and just die. That's the plan for now. So here is gonna be another wall separator, and it will be my place where I will put them when I will close the cover. So I'm gonna, right now I'll just make the walls and the bottom and the top. I'll cut it and I'll get back to you in a second. So far so good. As you can see, I built a box made of wood. I changed my mind halfway from my previous design and I just start over. I made a space here for the transformer with an insulated wall made of 2x4. all this box will be my contact box, so it's gonna be my on-off switch, which is gonna be linked to this foot switch. So you'll press the switch on, and you still have the foot switch that you need to press to put this thing on. So it's a second safety. You put the switch on, and I'll put like a little light that will light on when the switch will be on. And it's gonna be this foot switch, so you'll be able to be far away from the machine and the wood and just take a look and press on. You release the pedal and everything goes off. Second safety that I made, and I think it's gonna be very useful. Now I need to fix the wooden box inside the suitcase, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. So this is where I am now with the build. As you can see, I put the plastic on top of the box that I made to house the transformer and the switch. Inside of here, it's gonna be lights to show you that the machine is operational. Let's see. And all the wires gonna get out of here. I'll drill a hole and the wire is gonna get out of here. One hole for each wire because I don't want it to touch and short. The foot switch cable will get out of this place. Get it further and press it. Now I have water resistant IM wires, heat resistance also. It's good wires that I paid kind of a lot. It's expensive, so for the switch is gonna be like a switch like that with black switch as well, which is here. I made the connection for my Lichtenberg wood burner, and it's pretty dope. I really enjoy it. It worked very, very well. I'll show you. There's my connection box, and right behind there's a light bulb, a small one. As you can see, there's a small light bulb, and when I press on, it's gonna show that the system is harmed and dangerous. So I press on, and with my foot switch, I'm gonna activate the transformer. It's not plugged yet, but I replaced it with the light bulb to make the test if the circuit is all working well, and of course it is. The light bulb represents the transformer that gonna give the electric arc to the wood to burn it. I have light witness that shows that the system is armed and dangerous, and when I press the foot switch, it goes on for the transformer. And if I put all the system off, the foot switch doesn't work. So it's what I want. I want it to be really secure, and I think I succeed. By playing with it, I just realized that it's kind of dimmable. See the light bulb? I can have like a slow energy rate, and I can just go to a big blast, so it will be perfect when I will engrave the wood with electricity like this. I would be able to have like small lightning on the wood, and then bang, a big blast. It's gonna be nice. Now for my build for my Lichtenberg wood burner, I need a breaker. And I need a breaker that is more sensitive than the room breaker, the house breaker, because it's gonna be the more sensitive that's gonna short or jump the first. So I figured that power bars breaker are really sensitive because they're made to jump at the first sign of shortcut or anything. So I just bought a brand new power bar that I know it's certified and it's of quality, and I just took the back off, and I'm gonna unplug and take the breaker off the build and put it on my Lichtenberg wood burner just before the transformer. Now I took off the reset button on the power bar, and I drilled the hole and I filed it up to like make it even and go across the plastic plate. Basically, you'll have the on-off button right here with the light that's gonna go on right here and the reset button. It's gonna be the foot switch on the floor. So basically the build is complete. I just need to solder every wires and link the transformer to the machine. Now I'm soldering what's gonna be the plug for the Lichtenberg wood burner. It's gonna be plugged this part and this part in the transformer. I just solder this part already. It's very solid. I'm gonna add shrink wrap over it, and I'll do the same for this part. I scavenged the plug inside the microwave. I just reuse it instead of buying new ones, and it worked very well. I'll solder this one and do the plug for the cables for the poles. The final product, the Lichtenberg wood burner, all fit in the suitcase. There's a place right here. All the electrical components are at the place with the reset button and the power switch. The reset button serves as a breaker. If there is a shortcut or overload, the breaker will take it and just jump. And on the other side, where all the wires are, it's the folding place for the two poles, the foot switch and the AC/DC cable. And when you close it, you have this nice finish. The box on the suitcase that I made. It's my first Lichtenberg wood burner. I inspired myself many that I watched on YouTube, but this is the one I prefer, and I think if I need to do another one, I'll do the exact same way I did with this one. I can't wait to test it tomorrow night with my friend Martin. The black switch here, it's the main power on off. This one is the reset button, the breaker, so when it's down, the transformer is disabled. And if there is an overload or a shortcut, this one will jump like that. It's a power bar button, so basically it's a breaker, and I use this one for that because I wanted this another safety on all the dangerous thing that I was making with that. Here you have the two wires for the pole that comes out this part. There is the AC/DC wire that goes in the wall, and this wire that comes out here is the foot switch that we can see here, yellow and black. So this is it. This is my Lichtenberg wood burner. I can't wait to test it. So that's the machine. I'll let Martin just take the wires off.
Yep.
So as you can see, I put it inside a witness light that show you when it's on and when it's not. So it's for a security matter because you don't want to wonder, is it on or not? Am I taking the risk to get a shock or not? So at the second you turn it off, it closes off, and if you turn this switch off, this switch goes off too, and also the foot switch. It's the main power source, so everything goes off at the second you turn this off. And if you turn it on and you turn this switch off, try the foot switch please. Nothing, nothing, there is nothing. And if I put it on, there is electricity going, and I turn this off, everything goes off, but the main power source is still active. So it's a security, and this is a security, and this is a security. I wanted to make it as safe as possible because it's a dangerous process, and it's quite exciting by the way. If you try this at home, you will be enjoying this as so I'll turn this off. Martin will unplug the wires before manipulating the poles because it's another security.
Safety first.
Yeah, safety first. And this switch is a breaker, so if there is a short between the two poles, this one will go off automatically. Press the foot switch. Bang. it goes off by itself. I'll try to get the pole a little bit further from one to another. This is my other security, because you don't want the breaker of the room or of the house to go off, because you don't want to be blind in the black. So you see, the water is all white. That's the kind of mix you want. You really do want something that it's overloaded with electrolytes, because you want the electricity to go as easily as possible. The wood is already soaked, but just add a bit. And when you manipulate the poles, it's always one after another, because you don't want being caught between the two poles. Oh shit! This one is so neat! The more baking soda you have in your water, the more lightning you'll get. I think the pattern will change depending on the wood you use, because each wood has different grain in it. Like a little tree. It's really nice. I really do feel like a mad scientist right now.
That's what pops in my mind.
Really?
Could be anything. Could be like a room over here. It could be. And what's exciting about this is actually you could buy some products with epoxy and put some glow in it. So there's
glow in the dark stuff that.
That's right. That will fill in the carves.
So this is the Lichtenberg wood burner ready to go with my customer, my friend Martin. So as you can see, the wires all go and fold themselves in the empty space beside the transformer and the switch. It seems big, but inside of it, it takes the whole place. The transformer takes the whole place with the wires, and the same thing for the switches. It takes the whole place, and between them I have a piece of wood to insulate one to another, because I don't want no shortcut. As we saw, the breaker works really well. It was a good idea, and I'm very proud of it.
She's coming home.
Uh-huh.